Good morning, and welcome to Pizza Day in Winnipeg. Okay, now for today, the plan is to get the holes drilled out for the LEDs. That shouldn't be hard. Okay, also I'd like to maybe get some little parts painted. We got about a dozen or more than a dozen little pieces that all have to be painted. I'm going to paint them to 77 so that they'll contrast against the 338. We're done with this. Yeah, I think that mistake I made there, it set me back about a day, especially at the speed I'm going. Anyway, yeah. It's supposed to rain today, so we'll see what happens. May not get out on the bike again. But hey, it's November, the middle of November, almost in Winnipeg, and it's to be expected. Yeah. Oh, I was noticing earlier that we have to put on about half a dozen decals here after these dials and so on are painted. So we want to be sure and remember to do that before I stick them in place on the overhead bulkhead here. Let's recompose and drill some holes, get started. I've been up for a long time, but I've only just come to the model table now, so let's try and do something today. Okay, I saved this piece of foam here. It was in the packing of a box for something. I can't remember for sure now what it was. So I'm going to use that so that when I drill through here, I'm not going to puncture into my green cloth. Now I know because I went and used a Sharpie to mark these 4 places here, it's difficult to see that there already is, you might say, a pilot hole going on here. So I think we're probably safe to just go ahead and just drill. I can pretty much feel it there. Okay, this was the bit that I was complaining about that isn't all that sharp. We will be enlarging these later with the awl there. Okay, now if I take and run it through up to this piece of tape, it should, all being well, be exactly the right size to fit one of those LEDs, and it won't drop all the way through. See if I can try and hold this so that we can do it on the camera. Maybe I'll hold the awl in my left hand. I'll try it like this. Now we're just gonna go in until we get to the tape. I don't want to go too far. Okay, let's just try an LED now. Actually, the LED is going to go in from the other side, isn't it? Okay, it could possibly be just a little bit looser. I don't want it so tight that if I have to replace this thing later, I break it off, break these leads off, trying to get it out. So let's just go just a little bit further here. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and do the other 3 holes now. The rest of our holes are all reamed out now, and I've checked them. They're the right size. And the next thing I want to do this morning is mount the rest of these little pieces on some sort of, like I did with these. These are all ready to paint. But these ones here, they're too small to hold with your fingers, of course. So one like this one, for instance, I should be able to just maybe use a toothpick or something on the inside with a piece of blue tack, because only the outside that we see here has to be painted, not of course the inside. And a piece like this, we might have to do it in 2. I could grab it on right here like that, and then paint most of it, and then later I can hold it with my fingers and paint this other part. I have to just find out where does it go into the mount into the bulkhead here. Yeah, I think all of these pieces get mounted into the bulkhead somewhere. Okay, sometimes it helps to know how these pieces mount so that you know what you don't need to paint later. So, as near as I can tell, it goes like this. Something like this. So I could, in other words, I could hang on to it by this piece right here that I'm hanging on to right now. And as long as I left, this backside is not going to be seen because it's going to be up against the top of the bulkhead. Okay, I think you get the idea. Nine o'clock. Missy should be coming by soon. Good morning, Missy. Good morning. How are you on this cool morning, huh? Morning, Max.
Morning, Ron. That's my cabbage.
Yeah, I made cabbage soup yesterday.
Nice.
Let's fix this collar right off the bat here. Okay.
Thank you for putting the bin out yesterday.
Yeah, when I went
I
out
stared at it for a while. What? Oh, he's on this e-bike.
Yeah. I thought I'd better warn you somehow.
Thank you. Where did you go? North or south?
I went down to Kimberly, past Superstore, and when I came back, my meter went down to 4 of 5 bars. But it kept going. I went up over the bridge and back, and
that was brave.
Yeah, it was brave. Yeah, I didn't mind going up the hill to the bridge because I knew I could coast almost all the way back to the house. I'd probably be able to coast as far as Arlie's place.
Yeah.
If I got speed up and didn't have to stop for anybody. Okay, we're gonna do something different today, Missy. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna put this on the floor so that you don't make a big mess on the table. Yeah. Whoops, sorry.
So did you go far past the bridge?
Just turned around at the other side.
Oh, I came back.
And came back, yeah.
And then did you test the battery afterwards?
Yes, I did. It was right up. So I think the problem is the controller.
Oh, we don't know yet, for sure.
No, we don't know for sure. Well, Missy, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Ron.
Okay, we'll see you.
Bye, Ron.
See you later. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, I was trying to get myself ready to drill a little tiny hole in this part here. Well, we'll put the macro lens on and, yeah, mount it on the end of this needle here. At least that's the plan. A moment ago my phone rings and I'm going to be getting a coffee visitor shortly, so that might put a bit of a damper into our painting here today. Now this drill bit is just a smidgen smaller than the overall diameter of this needle. I should maybe have a smaller one because I only need to get the point in there. Well, let's just be really careful here. This edge, this side that I'm drilling into, is the side that is actually going to be mounted up against the top of the bulkhead. Okay, so I'm just going to try and hold it here. Maybe I should be holding this piece in a vise or something. Let's just turn it here so I can see it. As long as I don't go out the side now and into my finger. How are we doing there? It's got to be a different way of doing this. Yeah, I'm going to. I think I'm going to hold this little plastic piece in the vise. You know, I hate this vise. I don't know why I keep using it. Okay. It's like trying to do brain surgery with a piece of farm machinery. I hope I didn't go too far in there. It kind of felt like it gave way all of a sudden, which felt like maybe I went out the other side somewhere. What's the problem here? Okay, I think I can make that. Well, maybe it didn't go in very far. Yeah, I think I can wedge it on there. I was finding it was a fairly loose fit, so what I ended up doing was helping it a little bit with some CA thick. Normally I put the pizza in the microwave, but right now it just came right out of the fridge. This is the other half of the 1/8 from last time. So we got what? Another 14 pieces that are going to look something like this. Anyway, we got, what do we got here? Pepperoni, And this is a lot of mozzarella cheese. We got onions here. What else do we got in here? We got pork. I think that's potato. That's right. I forgot. We used the potato base. I wonder if cold potatoes going to taste good. Well, let's find out. I think it should have some pepperoni mixed with it. All the pieces are mounted now on painting sticks, or whatever you want to call them. And the only one that I'm really worried about is the little wheel here, that it might suddenly ping off. I was having quite a hard time getting a pair of tweezers that would grab onto it, but I think I basically got it there, and if I'm very careful, we might have to touch it up later. I think we painted red, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to wind her up here. I'm going to be getting a coffee visitor probably in about an hour, and a little over an hour here, and I've got to do a lot of editing yet. So thank you for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll be painting this tomorrow.